Hey guys, Boomer Chris back with Tactical Trumps, and in today's video we're going to look at Insurgency Sandstorm, World War III, and Hell Let Loose. If you're looking to buy one of these games, or just checking out the competition, then this video is going to help you out. So far we've got 6 cards in the deck. It'd be great if we could get a full pack of 30, but I'm going to need your help with some game recommendations, because I'm going to run out of ideas. I've got another 6 games lined up, which will give us some top-down comparisons and some VR comparisons. So let me know in the comment section down below what tactical games you'd like to see make the deck. Insurgency Sandstorm is a tactical first-person shooter based on close quarter combat and an objective style of gameplay, set in a fictional modern conflict in the Middle East. World War III at least brands itself as a tactical FPS, but I didn't really feel that myself, more on that in a minute. Set in a modern global conflict with maps based on real life locations, World War III is still in early access and is subject to change. Hell Let Loose is a hardcore first person shooter set in World War II, with huge 100 player maps played across real life battlefields, and has a real-time strategy element where a commander can support the units on the battlefield. As before, because most of these rounds are based on my great opinion that not everybody's going to agree with, we'll take a look at the Steam reviews as a bonus round at the end. All the information is correct at the time of recording in February 22. So let's get into the price round. Hell Let Loose is the most expensive at £34.99 or $39.99 US on Steam, and is also around the same price on consoles. Insurgency Sandstorm is normally $25.99 or $29.99 on Steam, and on consoles you're probably looking around £35 or $40. World War III wins the price round, only being $11.39 or $14.99, and is even scheduled to become free to play in March 22. An easy point there for World War III. The PvE gameplay, neither World War III or Hell Let Loose have PvE, to score a 0. I think both of these games could have a great story campaign, or even just a wave survival mode would really add some value to the games. Insurgency Sandstorm scores 8 out of 10, has 4 different PvE game modes. The AI is hardcore and varied, with anything from riflemen to suicide bombers running at you. It's a shame there's not a little more customization for the PvE, like being able to play solo or just with friends and adjusting the enemies accordingly. Instead, it's locked to find in a public lobby. That's 1 point for Insurgency. Onto PvP gameplay, World War III scores 5 out of 10 because it isn't really a tactical game in my opinion. It has much more of a run and gun, fastest finger first playstyle. It's like a Battlefield, Call of Duty love child. The bullets to kill is realistic and you get a cool animation of where you were shot when you die, but the sprint is unlimited with no stamina, and your mags repack themselves on reload, so you don't need to worry about ammo management. There wasn't any communication at all in the games I played. Everyone just ran off to do their own thing and compete for the most kills. Also, the maps felt a bit of a chaotic mess, although it could have been that I just needed a bit more time to learn them. As this game develops, I think it could become a good competitor for Battlefield, but it isn't really a tactical shooter, and it still lacks a lot in the gunplay and sound, hence the low score. Insurgency scores 8 out of 10 with 5 PvP game modes and some special game modes playable across 10 well-designed maps with a mixture of close quarter and long-range combat. Joining public lobbies of up to 28 players, the community is usually pretty good at communicating, and that's vital if you want to defeat your enemies. Gunplay is really nice and the sound is great. It can be quite fast paced, but definitely scratches that tactical milsim itch. Hell Let Loose scores a 9 out of 10 with a really interesting playstyle. Picked from 2 game modes, warfare is won by either controlling all the sectors at a given point in time, or by controlling the majority of them when the timer runs out, or in offensive, the defending team holds all the sectors and the attacking team have to push them back behind their lines to win. When you jump into a game and choose your side, join either an infantry, armor, or recon unit. If you choose to be a unit leader, you will be able to place respawn points for your unit in strategic locations and flank your enemy. As unit leader, you can also communicate with a commander who oversees not only the team and its units, but tank deployments, airstrikes, and order supplies. However, these orders cost resources. Resources are gained by capturing objectives or by nodes built by engineers. That round levels the battlefield with a point for Hell Let Loose. If you're enjoying the video so far, please smash the like button so more people get to see it, and hit the subscribe button for more great tactical game content. It's free, and if you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe later. In the graphics round, World War III gets 6 out of 10. When I first loaded up the game, the graphics in the menu looked phenomenal, but I was soon let down when I got into the game. A lot of the textures looked flat and the lighting needs a lot of work. The game really shines in some areas and is let down in others. Insurgency scores 8 out of 10 with nice detail in the textures, good quality lighting, shadows, and some nice effects such as the smoke, fire, and the gore. Hell Let Loose wins the round, scoring 9 out of 10 with some really beautiful graphics, excellent lighting and reflections, and stunning effects. Another point for Hell Let Loose. Customization though, Hell Let Loose only scores 4 out of 10. That's no fault of its own. I mean, how much customization can you really have in a World War II game whilst keeping it realistic? In the way of loadouts, each role uses different weapon types, and there is a variant or 2 that needs to be unlocked before you can use it. There are a few helmets, head, and uniforms to unlock through game progression too. World War III scores 7 out of 10. Whilst they boast a huge arsenal of weapons, vehicles, gadgets, and drones at your disposal, they're almost all locked behind game and individual weapon progression. There's also signs in the menu that a battle pass and a shop are coming to the game, likely when the game's free to play. Let's hope it doesn't become pay to win. Insurgency wins customization customization with 9 out of 10. There's a wide range of outfit customization. Some requires you to purchase cosmetic packs, and others you can unlock by ranking up, unlocking some random items and cosmetic coins. When it comes to your loadout, there are plenty of guns to choose from and attachments to customize to your liking. The loadout is points based for balancing. There's also a weight limit, bringing Insurgency up to 2 points. Finally, onto the all-important value for money round. World War 3 scores 6 out of 10. Personally, I'd wait for this to become free to play if you want to try it out, and it certainly is worth playing for free if you're into your Battlefield or Call of Duty style of play. How Let Loose scores 8 out of 10. I feel that at this price range I'd like to see some PvE in the game too. Good World War II storyline would be awesome. And Insurgency Sandstorm takes this round with 9 out of 10. There's a lot of fun to be had in this hardcore tactical shooter at a mid-range price tag. That brings the scores to 3 for Insurgency, 1 for World War 3, and 2 for How Let Loose. Now for the bonus round, let's have a look at the Steam reviews, and because the opinions of many outweigh my own, this round's going to be worth 2 points. World War 3 has 62% positive reviews, Insurgency has 86%, and by a hair, How Let Loose wins the round with 87%, giving us the final scores of 3 for Insurgency, 1 for World War 3, and 4 for How Let Loose. However, if we add up their total scores, ignoring the price round, Insurgency takes a big lead, mainly due to the others lacking PvE. I hope you enjoyed the video. For more tactical trumps, click here, and I'll see you in the next one.